Welcome back, everybody, to some Steins Gate Zero. I'm your host, the Musical Gamer, and shit is hitting the fan. We are going through so much crap right now. Armed gunmen. We don't know what's happened with Amadeus. We're not entirely sure what's going on with Yuki Amane. Things are a little dicey right now. So right now we need to call Maho. We need to ask her what the hell's going on, if she's managed to solve the mystery of why Amadeus went offline. And hopefully she has an answer for us. I made it through after a few calls.
何？また何かあったの？
いや、そうじゃない。聞きたいことがあるんだ。
手短にお願い。
Well, I'll make it as quick as I can. Her irritation was plain from her voice, which meant that she hadn't solved whatever the problem with Amadeus was.
アマデウスはどうなった？
ダメ。
How so?
システムが落ちてるのか？
違うわ。アクセスできないのよ。
Wait, what? What? Why? Which meant...
何者かがアマデウスのシステムを乗っ取ったのかも。
Oh no. Taken over? Amadeus? But why?
ごめんなさい。もういいかしら。原因が解明できたらこっちから連絡するわ。
I mean, okay, but why? Why would anybody take over Amadeus? And how? How would anybody take over Amadeus? She hung up on me. Alright, fine.
マホタンなんて？
アマデウスが何者かによって乗っ取られたらしいって。
乗っ取りか。
モーツァルトつながりで何か関連があるかと思ったが。
Yeah, we didn't even get to ask her about that. I couldn't say anything yet. Fragments of these strange incidents were scattered all around me. That's how it felt. If I could pick up all the pieces and connect them, would I find the answer? For example, Yuki Amane's injured left arm. What did that mean? Oh, wait, what? That's...
もしもし。
What? Kurisu?
助けて。
Wait, what?
クリス
Help you?
助けて。岡部。
In that instant, I suddenly felt incredibly dizzy and everything went black. Whoa, what? Oh god. This is the Alpha World line? What in God's name? Whoa. What is with this trippy shit? I felt like I was floating up from the bottom of a black pit. My mind slowly began to clear.
ここは
I slowly looked around the room. There was no way I could mistake it. This was the Future Gadget Lab, the place I'd been just a moment ago. There was nothing unusual about it, except for the fact that everyone was missing. They'd been there just a moment ago, but now they were all gone. Dude, you know what that was. That was the reading Steiner. I looked at the clock. It had been just about 3 p.m. when I'd finished my call with Maho. Only a few minutes had passed. Even if I'd passed out, it was impossible to imagine all of them leaving me here. Which meant...
まさか
I took a slow walk around the room. There were other strange things. Dara's PC, for example. There was a thin layer of dust on the keyboard. Dust? Has he not been here? As if no one had used it for a while. And in the corner of the room, normally that was where Mayuri put her bags. The paper bags where she always put on the cosplay outfits she was working on. I'd seen them there just a moment ago, but now they were gone. Could this be?
また世界線が変わった。
But why?
そういえば
Kurisu's words from before.
助けて。岡部。
Help you, save you. But how? And from what? Why would Kurisu say something like that? Did it have something to do with the world line shift? I took the phone out of my pocket and went to start the Amadeus app, and then stopped. It ain't there.
消えてる。
The Amadeus icon was gone from my phone.
どういうことだ？ これは
My mind raced to try and come up with an explanation. This is the Alpha World Line. The world line in which Kurisu doesn't die, but Mayuri does, isn't it? But of course I came up with nothing.
落ち着けとにかく状況を確認するんだ
I needed to calmly find out what this world was like. I was about to walk towards the door to find out when... The back of the room. I heard a sound from the back of the development room, which no one ever used anymore. Someone was there. Oh god. Who? Taru? Mayuri? I slowly approached. I almost couldn't breathe. It's her, isn't it? I never forgot. I'd never forgotten her. The girl standing there was Kurisu Makise. She's alive. This is the Alpha World Line. The orbital eclipse. That's the end of the chapter. Antinomic duel? Or duet? Kurisu Makise was looking down at something.
バカな
Kurisu couldn't be here because she was dead. Was I seeing things? Was my desire to see her making me hallucinate? But it seemed far too realistic to be a hallucination. Still, it felt that if I spoke a word, she'd disappear. I couldn't say a thing. What was she staring at without even moving a muscle? She was so still that I thought she must be a hallucination after all. But then... She finally exhaled a little and slowly turned around.
岡部
My throat was dry and I couldn't speak.
来てたなら来てたって言いなさいよ黙って立ってたらびっくりするじゃない
What are you... What is going on?
明けましておめでとう
Happy New Year to you too!
それにしても珍しいわねあんたがここに顔出すなんて岡部
クリスクリスなんだな
新年早々何言ってるのよ大丈夫何か悪いものでも食べた
No, but I... Oh my god. So, this had to be the result of somebody going back in time and saving her life. Thus, preventing the Beta World Line. Because the Beta World Line and Alpha World Line shift is all triggered on whether she lives or dies. So she had to have lived. Which means, if this is the Alpha World Line, CERN is our enemy now. Even of her slightly peeved expression.
何
And the gentle flash you sometimes saw in her eyes. And this.
どうしたのよ本当に大丈夫な
Oh, he held her. Even her warmth.
あんた急に何を
It wasn't hallucination. Or an artificial intelligence on a screen. It was the real Kurisu Makise.
岡部
The real live Kurisu Makise.
ねえ岡部お願い話して
すまないでももう少しだけこのまま
あんたもしかして泣いてるの
I realized for the first time that my cheeks were wet. I felt her soft hands on my back.
心配しないでもう平気だから
クリス
大丈夫よ大丈夫だから
She whispered to me in a soft voice and patted me on the back, and wrapped her arms around me, like a mother holding a child. So, mind explaining what's been going on? I finally calmed myself down. She was still there. She still existed. Now that I'd calmed down, I realized what that meant.
ううん、気にしないで。無理もないわよ。私だって時々あるもの。
そういうこと？
思い出したんでしょ、まゆりのこと。
That's right. Kurisu was here. Which meant that this was the Alpha World line. The world without Mayuri. The world where Mayuri died. Some small part of me had wished that this was the world beyond Steins Gate. That it was a new future, which someone else had opened for me. But of course, that was too good to be true. There was no way for me to know what had happened. But I must have made my choice. To give up on Mayuri. There was the future where she was gone. Confronted once more with the reality of Mayuri's death, my heart felt like it was about to burst.
Mayuri...
How had she died?
Okabe?
Oh god, any of the myriad ways. Did they push her in front of a train? Did they shoot her? Or...
落ち着いて。
Kurisu's tiny hand wrapped around mine.
ね、ほら、深く息を吐いて。
Little by little, my racing heart began to calm down.
ごめん、私が余計なこと言っちゃったから。
いや、そうじゃないんだ。
薬飲む？水持ってくる。
I rummaged through my pocket and found a small box of pills. It was the same anxiety medication that I'd already been taking. Even in this world, I was still on the same drugs. That's depressing! Oh god, but I guess it can't be helped. The shit he's been through no matter the world line. I looked around the room while Kurisu got me some water from the tap.
ねえ、岡部。どうしてここに来たの？ここにはずっと寄りつかなかったでしょ？橋田も来なくなったし。
誰も。
ええ。
The room was awfully clean then. I took a closer look and saw that there were a few places, like Daru's PC, that were covered in dust, but the rest seemed to have been regularly cleaned. Kurisu must have been coming here.
クリスは来ていたのか。
時々ね。じゃないと寂しいだろうと思って。
I didn't have to ask who they were. Mayuri loved this place. She loved the Future Gadget Lab. She loved the time she spent with all the lab members here.
ごめんね。
どうして謝る？
だって。
I waited, but no answer ever came. What was she apologizing for? For talking about Mayuri? For making me remember? Or for making me choose?
クリス。
何？
あ、いや、なんでもない。
If I said something, she'd answer me right away. I could reach out and touch her. That alone brought me to the verge of tears. If I just stayed here like this. Oh, that temptation must be strong. What was I thinking? I'd given up on everything and left her to die. And still I was happy to be back here in this world aligned with Kurisu. As I was sad over losing Mayuri, part of me was thinking I wanted to stay here. Even though I didn't have the right. If there was a god in this world, he must be a cruel, twisted being. Why was he doing this to me again? Was what I'd done that wrong? I had already made my choice once. There was no way to save the world. There was no way to save Kurisu. But with Kurisu in front of me, I was already starting to waver. Should I go back to the Beta World line? Should I send the D-mail?
Huh?
The D-mail? Wait a minute.
そういえば、電話レンジカッコ仮はどうした？
どうって、あんたが破棄させたんでしょ？ 忘れたの？
ああ、そうだったな。
So, no matter what, we still destroyed it. The phone wave no longer existed, it seemed. Of course it didn't. Its mere existence had made us a target of CERN. But without it, I couldn't leave this world line on my own. So even if I did stay here in this world line, it wouldn't be my responsibility. It wasn't my fault, and it wasn't something I'd wanted. Which meant...
ねえ岡部、悪いんだけど何か飲むもの買ってきてくれない？
飲むもの。
ちょっと喉乾いちゃったのよね。できれば温かいものがいいわ。
インスタントのコーヒーぐらいなら作るぞ。
Wasn't that what Kurisu had always made me do? 2 cubes of sugar, no milk.
コーヒー切らしちゃってるのよ。
わかった。
Yeah, I should go. I want to get outside and think things through.
ミルクと砂糖の入った甘いやつね。
ミルクは入れないんじゃなかったのか。
寒い日には思いっきり甘ったるいものが飲みたくなる。
了解だ。
I stood up and headed for the door, but turned around halfway.
何？
いや、
It felt like that if I took my eyes off her, she'd disappear. But that was far too embarrassing to say.
岡部。しっかりね。
子供じゃないんだ。お使いぐらいできる。
そうね。いってらっしゃい。
See you later. Dear Lord in heaven! I actually, I don't even know what to say about this. My whole body relaxed the second I stepped outside of the lab. Evidently meeting the living Kurisu had made me really tense. I bet. I didn't know how to talk to her or what to say anymore. Even though I'd spoken to Kurisu like it was the most normal thing in the world. Well, I guess all we can do is just go get a drink. I still couldn't believe it, though. Was this really the Alpha World line? No. If Kurisu was here, it had to be. But then why? Who had caused the world line change and how? Amadeus said that just before the shift. That call from Kurisu. Was that what had triggered it somehow? No. I should stop thinking about it. If someone else had caused it somehow, I shouldn't get involved anymore. I didn't want to. So what, now we're just gonna let CERN take over? Because that's what this world is heading towards. Yours is World War III. This one is a dystopian CERN-ruled world. I didn't want to overthrow the structure of the world anymore. I just wanted to live in peace. In a universe with no world lines or attractor fields. Attractor fields. Now, I think I know what those are. A world line convergence zone. This is the standard accepted model for quantum physics in 2036, after the many worlds interpretation and the Copenhagen interpretation. It is a deterministic interpretation where many world lines gather into a world branch called an attractor field. This attractor field is simply a zone in which all world lines will eventually reach the same end result. Major splits in the world line at the attractor field level are called world line trunks. One pre-2010 example of world line trunk is the year 2000. I'd stop letting the whims of fate rule my life. So basically, what that is supposed to mean is that once you get to a certain point, it's like there's certain points, I think, that are determined that no matter the divergence of the world lines, it will still all lead to this point unless you shift from the alpha world line to the beta world line. It's like jumping to two different branches on the tree, so to speak. There was nothing left that I could do. Suddenly, something seemed very wrong. Kurisu's words a moment ago, what had they meant?
岡部、しっかりね。
She couldn't mean to. I turned around and rushed back to the lab. What?
クリス、お前 それ。
参ったわね。見つかっちゃったか。
Wait, what? What is she doing? She was just where I'd seen her the first time, standing and looking toward the back of the development room. That's the time machine, isn't it? In the depths of the darkness, in a spot that just a moment ago had been covered by cloth, I saw an old microwave with its door taken off. The phone wave, name subject to change. Future gadget number 8. It was the gadget that had changed my fate. No, the fate of the world.
どうして？それは破棄したんじゃなかったのか？
ええ、破棄したわ。これは私が新しく作り直したの。言ってみれば電話レンジ貝ね。
You built a whole new one.
正しくはカッコ仮がつくんだった。それなら電話レンジカッコ仮貝になる。
名前なんてどうだっていい。作り直したって。どうしてそんなことを？
過去にメールを送るためよ。メールを送って世界線を変えるの。
Wait, what?
うん。あんたにとっては戻すって言った方がいいのかもね。これ完成したのはね。それからはひたすらここに立って送るべきか送らないでおくべきか悩み続けてた。
You're going to change the world line?
それがまさかあんたの方から来るなんてね。
お前何を？
ねえ岡部、あんたついさっき別の世界線から来たでしょ。
No, jeez. You were always pretty quick at figuring that out after a while.
ベータ世界線から違う？
気づいてたのか？
そうでなきゃあんたがあんなことするはずないもの。
あんなこと？
だからあんな風に私を抱きしめたりとかそういうことよ。
Oh God, really? It was all so wonderful. The way her cheeks reddened in embarrassment as she looked away. The way she pursed her lips. The way she fiddled with the ends of her hair. Everything was just so wonderful. I realized it again. I was in love with her.
さらに言えばその世界線の変動は誰か別の人の手によるもので、あんたが好き好んで変動させたわけじゃない。当たってる？
すべてを見通しというわけか。
Hey, she's pretty quick.
どれだけあんたのこと見てきたと思ってるのよ。
Yeah, what was he like in this world line? It's been like 6 months.
ああ、いや違うからな。見てきたって別にそういう意味じゃなくて、いや違わなくもないけど。とにかく
She took a deep breath and looked up at me again.
あんたがベータ世界線から来たってことは、あんたは過去に一度その世界を選択したってことでしょ。
Oh God, yeah, I mean, I guess so. I guess that is true. Oh Jesus, but didn't the Okabe in your world line choose this one? I mean, I don't know. Oh God, this is all really confusing. She was so far beyond what I could hope to be. In those brief moments, she discovered all that. She was right about everything. But even so, I couldn't let her know. Admitting that would mean admitting that I left her to die. There was no way I could do that.
すまない。
In the end, that was all I said. But that was an admission, all the same. But instead of looking sad, she...
謝るなバカ。あんたが自分で決めたことでしょうが。だったら自分の選択に自信を持ちなさい。
She tried to cheer me up. That's right. Kurisu was right. I was the one who'd chosen the Beta World line. But...
それにね、あんたは多分間違ってなかった。さっき来たばっかりのあんたは知らないだろうけど、この半年間あんたはずっと自分を責めてた。そんな素振り私には決して見せようとしなかったけど。
It was the same. It was the same as what I'd gone through. It was the same as the Beta World line.
でもどうしてあげることもできなかった。だってあんたの苦しみは私のせいだから。私を生かすためにあんたは苦しんでたんだから。でもね、それも今日で終わり。 終わりにしなきゃいけないのよ。だってこのままじゃあんたはずっと罪の意識に苛まれて最後には押しつぶされちゃう。
同じだ。
どういうこと？
どっちにしても結局俺はずっと後悔するんだ。
It's a lose-lose no matter what.
マユリを救えなかったこと、お前を救えなかったこと、アルファ世界線にいてもベータ世界線にいてもそれは変わらない。
So maybe I should just stay here.
しっかりしなさい岡部倫太郎。
クリス、
なんて顔してるのよ。あんたらしくない。私の好きな法王院京馬さんはもっと自信に満ちた顔してなきゃ。
Oh, you said the word. You said the thing. You said the L word. Can't take that back, huh? Halloween Kyoma. There was a name I hadn't heard in a long time.
あんたは正しい道を選択したの。マユリを助けるっていう選択を。それは決して間違ってない。
でも俺はお前を。
いい？今あんたがここにいるのは、そうね、夢を見ているだけよ。
That's all, huh? God, this is so painful.
そう、夢の中であんたは私に会った。ただそれだけのこと。どう？そう思えば少しは気も楽でしょ。
Kurisu sighed a little and laughed.
これだけ脳の研究が進んでいるのに、夢を見るメカニズムって実はまだ明確にはなっていないのよね。眠っている間に脳内では記憶の整理が行われている。その過程で発生するのが夢だっていう説もあるけど。
If so, then what the fuck does my brain process every night? Jesus Christ! I don't even
要
want to
する
know.
にここはベータ世界線のあんたが迷い込んだ夢の中の世界。あんたの頭の中を整理するためにね。そしてこれが夢ならいつかは目を覚まさなきゃならない。そうでしょ。
でもこれは夢なんかじゃない。現にこうして。
I reached out and touched her cheek.
現にこうしてお前はここにいるじゃないか。
感触だって脳が感じさせている機能の一つよ。
Oh, you're gonna play this through to the end. She took a quick step back. The sensation of her cheek disappeared from my fingers.
だいたいここにいてもあんたは幸せにはなれない。ずっと後悔の念を拭うことはできないの。
Well, to be fair, I won't be rid of the regret in the other one either. So, I'm fucked no matter what I do.
そしてそれは私も同じ。
ベータ世界線でも変わらない。俺はずっとお前を助けられなかったことを悔やみながら生きてきた。
だけど少なくともマユリは幸せでいられるでしょ。
マユリは
She doesn't know anything. Because that's what I wanted. I wanted her to know nothing and be happy. For now, that wish was still coming true, but...
あんたはマユリに笑っててほしい。そう願ってる。私も同じなの。ということはやっぱりあんたの選択は間違ってはなかったってことよ。
I'd finally met her again, but... She was here, alive, right in front of me, but...
もう
She walked up to me without even trying to hide her frustration.
いい加減にしなさい岡部倫太郎。一度出した結論でしょうが、あんたはここにいちゃいけないの。帰らなきゃいけない。夢から覚めなきゃいけないのよ。だってもうそうやって苦しむあんたを見ていたくないから。
クリス。
さあ、これ以上は時間の無駄よ。私はやるから。
Oh boy. What is she going to change, though? We don't even know what changed to begin with. She turned away from me. I could feel the strength of her will, her resolve. I remembered what I'd seen just after I'd come to this world line. Kurisu had just been standing there in front of the phone wave, Thinking back, she'd probably already made her decision, without anyone knowing, without anyone to say goodbye to. She had chosen to go to a world where she would no longer exist. It had probably taken her a long time and a lot of struggle to come to that decision. She'd probably asked herself 1,000 times if it was really the right answer. If this was what she'd chosen after all that, I didn't have the right to stop her. It would be wrong.
ねえ岡部、夢から覚める前に一つ約束して。
約束？
ベータ世界線に行ったら私のことは忘れなさい。
That's gonna be impossible, ma'am. That was just the opposite of what she'd said that day. That day, the day when I'd chosen the Beta World line, she'd said to me, "Don't forget me." But now she was asking for the opposite.
忘れるなんて、そんなことできるわけないだろう。
She was always like that. She always cared more about others than herself. She always sacrificed herself. She was asking me this for my sake only. She didn't want to be forgotten. She hated being forgotten more than anyone else could.
言ったでしょ。これは夢よ。夢は普通起きたら忘れるもんでしょ。
She was stubborn and bullheaded. I would never be able to forget her. But
子供の頃に見た悪夢は今でも覚えてるぞ。
誰が悪夢な？誰が？
it was all I could do to keep from breaking down. But that was probably the same for her.
とにかく私のことは忘れること。今日あったこともこれまであったことも。それが私の望みだから。
She turned around and stuck out her pinky finger. She forced it around mine. Oh, they're making a pinky promise. That's like
指切り
depressingly.
嘘ついたら海馬に電極ぶっ刺す。
Wait. That's not how that goes. Oh God, I don't want to be electroshock therapied.
随分と語呂が悪いな。
It doesn't rhyme at all.
ほっとけ。
I was about to say this is depressingly cute and that she had to go talk about electrodes. That the moment ruined. Her hand moved away from mine. Her gaze looked away from me. It was almost time to say goodbye. She was sending a message to the past. I knew it was the right thing to do. But what is she sending? And to who? What? Where? When? I knew this was what she wanted. What is going to change?
クリス、
Our voices overlapped.
どうした？
あんたこそ何？
なんでもない。ただ呼んでみただけだ。
The name of the person I cared for.
偶然ね。私も同じ。
The name of the person I loved.
ねえ、あんたは覚えてる？
忘れられるわけがない。何しろ強烈だったからな。
それを言うならあんたの方こそ。
Didn't I feel her up?
ほんと。あの時はまさかこんな風になるなんて思ってもみなかったわ。まさかあんな出会いでこんなにも。
Would lead to meeting someone so important to me. Not that I'd say it now.
まったくだな。
I couldn't say it, but
でも言っとくけど、私たちの出会いも覚えてていいのは今のうちだからな。
even for a little.
世界線が戻ったら忘れなきゃいけないんだからな。
Even just for a second.
わかってるよ。
Just for an instant.
そんなに簡単に忘れられるんだ。
No, you. Oh, don't you start with me. If it would last just a little longer.
お前が言い出したことだろ。
Her voice.
そうだけど、そんな風にあっさり言われちゃうと、それはそれでムカつく。
The way she moved.
忘れろと言ったり、忘れるなと言ったり、一体どっちなんだ？
Her smile.
冗談。嘘よ。嘘。
なんだ？嘘なのか？
そう。嘘。
Just a little longer. so that I could remember it all. But I was out of time.
岡部それじゃあ
Those words were the sign that the magic was over.
あ
There were a million things I wanted to say, but I stopped myself. Kurisu smiled, satisfied, and turned back toward the phone wave. She probably already had the message ready. The phone wave started to boom and crackle like thunder. There was a long, long countdown. The whole time Kurisu faced away from me, and I just watched. The noise got louder. The countdown continued, and then it was time.
岡部いい目覚めよ
Kurisu turned around with a big smile on her face. Her voice was cut off by the roar. I just got sent back. Okay. Is this the same world line, though, is the question. And then I woke up from my short dream. Oh, God. Oh, that is so painful. Color gradually returned to my blacked out vision. The lab started to come back into focus. I could tell immediately that the world line had changed. I could still see Kurisu when I closed my eyes, but she wasn't in the development room anymore. It was like the whole thing had been a daydream. I felt like I'd been caught in the boundary between dreaming and wakefulness. I was back to a world without Kurisu. This wasn't the Alpha world line. There was no point in even bothering to check. A moment ago, only Kurisu and I had been in this room, and now everyone was here.
おかりどうしたの？具合悪い？
いや大丈夫だ
Mayuri,
お薬飲みますか？
平気だよ心配ない
Lukuko, and
本当に？無理しちゃダメだよ。
Kagari Shina. If Mayuri and Kagari were here, that meant I was back to the Beta world line.
ちょっと腹が減っただけだ朝から何も食べてなくてな
もうオカリンさんたらダメだよ。ちゃんとご飯は食べなきゃ。ダルおじさんみたいに大きくなれないよ。
Who wants to be big like him?
ああなるくらいなら一食抜いた方がマシだよ
Yeah, I hear you there. Huh?
だったら
Wait,
ユシーが何か作ってあげるよ。
wait. Did you say uncle? Hold the phone. Like Uncle Daru?
え、ママが作るの？
What? Just... Excuse me?
もう、かがりちゃんまでそういうこと言うんだから。これでもね、最近はユキさんにお料理教えてもらってるんだよ。
Oh no.
あ、じゃあ僕が手伝うから。
待ってくれ
すみません。僕、手伝わない方がいいですか？
I have a burning question right now.
いやそうじゃないそうじゃないんだ
I looked around at everyone and then back at Kagari.
かがりさん
やだな、オカリンさん。私のことは、かがりでいいって言ってるのに。
Something was different.
じゃあかがりさっきまゆりのことをなんて呼んでたか聞いてもいいか
This is not the same Beta world line.
なんてって、ママだよ。
どうして
どうしても何も、ママはママだもん。ね、ママ。えへへ、やっぱりそう呼ばれるの、ちょっと照れちゃうな。
So everybody knows about time travel now. I felt vaguely dizzy watching Mayuri fidget in embarrassment.
知ってるのか二人とも未来の世界で親子だってことを
かがりちゃんのことはオカリンが教えてくれたんだよ。
Wait, what? Me?
俺が？
本当のことを知っておいた方がいいってね
Well, I actually personally agree with that, but how? And why? When? Don't you nah me. Did I really tell them? Did I tell them something so important?
じゃあもしかしてルカ子も？
ごめんなさい。僕聞くつもりはなかったんですけど、耳に入ってしまって。
Okay, so you learning was actually just an accident, but you still learned.
あ、でも大丈夫です。他の人には言ってませんし、それに僕ちょっとだけ嬉しかったんです。本当は直接教えてもらえればよかったんですけど。
Even Lukako knew about Mayuri and Kagari, which meant that, of course.
でも驚きました。タイムマシンとか未来とかお話の世界のものだって思ってたんですけど、実現できるなんて。
He knew about the time machine. Evidently, I hadn't simply come straight back from the Alpha World Line. I was in a world line slightly different from the one I'd been in before. The divergence meter I'd used before was gone now. That meant I didn't have a precise number, but this all felt very different. The problem was finding out whether what was the same as the old world line and what was different.
かがり、もう少し質問させてほしい。
You should never have gotten rid of that divergence meter, dude. That was a dumb move.
何
I showered Kagari with questions in an effort to find out what was going on. Here's what I learned. First, Kagari retained her memories of her childhood. In other words, of the year 2036. She never lost her memory. She knew Mayuri, Daru, Suzuha, and also Ferris and Lukako. But as for what the world of 2036 was like, still World War III, and how she'd become Mayuri's daughter, she hadn't told them the details about that. Fortunately, they hadn't seemed interested in knowing about their futures. Everyone always thinks they'd want to know what their future holds, so they don't know about World War III, but they know at least that her relation to everybody is what it is. But when the chance finally comes, fear outweighs your curiosity. The future wasn't always a happy thing. Knowing the future might destroy your dreams. It might be a death sentence, like it was for me. Some people would lose all sense of meaning in their lives if they knew there was inevitably going to be a war in which 5 billion people died. 5? Try 6. You're off by a billion.
それじゃあ
That's a lot of
こ
people.
こに来たのはルカ子の家に居候したのがきっかけで間違いないな。
っていうかオカリンさんがママと引き合わせてくれたんだよ。覚えてないの？
いや、そういうわけじゃないんだが、一応確かめておこうと思ってな。
一応ね。変なオカリンさん。
Kagari going missing had happened almost exactly as I remembered it. The same was true of how she came to us. And
行方不明になっていた間はどこで何をしていたのか全然覚えていないのか。
綺麗さっぱり。気づいたらお寺で寝かされてた。
but you still have your memories from 2036. She was still missing some of her memories too. In other words, in this world line, the only memories she had were of her childhood and of the last few weeks since she'd woken up in the Chiba Mountains. The most important part was still missing. So that hasn't changed. Was there anything else I needed to ask? I was staring at the floor trying to think when I realized that something was missing. Wait, what? What's missing?
床が
The floor is
さっ
clean.
き岡部さんが来る前に掃除しておきました。
Oh, heaven forbid the floor being clean. Oh my god.
いや、そうじゃなくて床に小さな穴が開いてたはずなんだが。
Wait, what? The gunshot. Was she never... Wait, what?
床に穴ですか？
The lab had been attacked just last night. There was a gunshot hole in the... There's a thing in the floor, okay? They shot through the floor. During the attack, one of their bullets had left a dark hole in the floor.
穴なんて開いてたかな？なかったと思うけど。
So you mean to tell me that we never got attacked?
ちなみにお前たち昨日はその どうだ。
昨日のパーティーのことすっごく楽しかったよ。あんなに楽しかったの私初めてだった。
They wouldn't say that if there had been an attack yet. No, really. I would imagine that would be the case. Which meant that the attack had never taken place. Was no one after Kagari in this world? No, it was too early to assume that. I still didn't know what had happened when she'd gone missing. Until I did, I couldn't say for sure if she was safe. Just like how sometimes Mayuri's death would occur on different days in the Alpha World line, the same thing might happen a few days later. In fact, it would be better to be cautious.
またみんなでパーティーしたいね。
その時は僕も何か作るよ。
私も手伝う。
They all started happily talking about last night's party. At first glance, it was a peaceful scene, but something sinister might be happening, and I just didn't know it. No, I knew something had to be happening. The fact that the world line was changing was proof. Why had it changed anyway? Yeah, who changed it? How? And why? I thought back to the events of that night. First, someone had taken over Amadeus. We need to check if we still have Amadeus, too. Kurisu had called me and asked for help. The world line had changed right after I'd answered, which meant that the key was Amadeus? Did Amadeus had something to do with the world line change? What about the group who'd attacked Kagari? Was it all connected? Maybe I needed to find out.
ところでかがりちゃん、時間大丈夫？あ、いっけない。休憩時間終わってた。店長に怒られちゃう。
The owner? Huh?
店長ということはバイトしてるのか。
そうだよ。下のブラウン管工房で。ってこの前言ったじゃん。
So you're still working there, huh?
そうだったか。
That's still the same. Is Suzuha there with you? In the old world line, Kaguri had started working for Tennoji after the attack. That was another difference.
もう今日のオカリンさんはボケボケだね。しっかりしてよ。
すまない。
Kaguri hopped up and skipped out of the room. Her words and mannerisms were much more childish than they'd been in the last world line, because she still remembers her childhood. She's basically having the relationship with her mom and her mom's friends and her uncles and aunts and all that stuff that she never got to when she was a kid. So I can actually kind of understand that she's a bit more whimsical in nature this way.
アルバイト頑張ってね。はーい。それじゃ行ってきます。
かがり戻る前にもう一つだけ聞かせてくれ。
I asked one final question to Kaguri, who was now giving a crisp salute.
アマデウスという言葉を聞いて何か思い当たることはないか。
アマテウス？
Kaguri seemed to think for a moment. That's not a good sign.
ごめん、わかんないや。
そうか。
She didn't look like she was lying or being sarcastic. She must really not have known. I watched her leave the lab, then took out my phone. Do we have the app? There was another thing I needed to check. What was happening with Amadeus? We don't have the app. Amadeus. The Aya that held Kurisu Makise's personality and memories. And the application which started the program. But the program was gone. Uh-oh.
悪かったな。こんなところに呼び出して。
Do we know Maho?
別に構わないわ。ちょうど近くまで来てたから。
Okay, I guess we do know Maho. After seeing the icon missing on my phone, I'd contacted Maho immediately. My goal, of course, was to see what was going on with Amadeus in this world. I had to find out.
で、話って？
アマデウスのことだ。
Maho's eyes suddenly went wide. Her reaction surprised me as well. They never told me about Amadeus to begin with, I bet. But then how did we meet? I simply said the word Amadeus.
あなた、どうして知ってるの？
どうしてって。
どうしてあなたがアマデウスのことを知ってるのよ。だってあのプロジェクトは去年の夏クリスの事件があったあの後に凍結されたのよ。
They never worked on it anymore. Why? What did she send to the past that would cause this?
凍結された？凍結ってことはつまりプロジェクト自体打ち切られたってことか。
きり言ってしまえばそういうことね。
She clenched her fists in anger. It seemed the change in this world line was a big one. Amadeus doesn't exist.
で、さっきの質問、どうしてあなたがアマデウスのことを知ってるの？
Oh shit, how do we explain this?
それは
Should I tell her about the world lines and the attractor field theory?
クリスから聞いたんだよ。大学の先輩がそういう研究をしてるって。
クリスが？あの子、あなたにそんな話までしていたのね。
I decided that it wasn't the time to tell her. I guess we'll tell her at another point. If I try to explain everything, I'd have to tell her about D-mail and the time machine. Maho didn't seem to know about all that yet. I could imagine what she'd do if she heard the truth. She was yet another of those people who are entranced by the possibilities of science.
なあ、
She'd go make one herself.
アマデウスが凍結されたっていう話、もう少し詳しく教えてくれないか？理由は何だった？
なんでも外部団体からクレームが入ったんですって。
An outside group?
人の記憶を人工知能に持たせるのは人間の複製を作り出すのと同じこと。神のみに許される所業だって。欧米って自分たちの価値観で物を言う人が多いのよね。特にそういうデリケートな部分は。
Yeah, well, I can't exactly deny that.
理由はそれだけなのか？
ええ、少なくとも私はそう聞いてるわ。いきなり研究は中止だって言われて、教授たちも随分怒ってた。
The Amadeus program was stopped. And it looks like we got a freaking text message. Something I want you to tell me. Shouldn't you ask your dad? What? I think you can give me good advice. I don't want you expecting too much. What kind of a gift do you think a father would enjoy? Your father, huh? I think the darkness within him goes very deep. Huh? The darkness? Oh, you know, darkness, black handkerchief? Maybe that would be a good idea. Maybe, yeah. A handkerchief. Great, I'll do that. But why black? I think your dad probably likes black. For real. Thanks. Okay. Oh god, what have I done? Okay, that's going to be all for this episode. When we come back next time, we're going to find out why the Amadeus program was stopped and what other changes to this world line are there. This is the Musical Gamer signing off. Thanks all for watching. I'll catch you guys next time. See you guys then.